Hi, this is Craig Proctor, and welcome to the Craig Proctor Real Estate Show. Hey, my special guest today is Ewelina Pawlak and her husband, Nicholas Fortin. Welcome to the Craig Proctor podcast. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. We're very privileged to be here, Craig. Thank you.
Hey, what we're going to talk about is how to exponentially grow your income as a real estate agent while still having time and freedom to enjoy your success. And you guys are great examples of this. Let's get right into it. Let's talk a little bit about how you met up with me. I understand you were doing some coaching before you met with me, and you've had great success with the Craig Proctor system. So let's talk about how we met and some of the things that you tried before and what's happening right now in your business.
So I will start. Craig, I am in real estate since 2010. And I was hungry for knowledge how to be the best salesperson, because yes, I'm a very competitive person, so I want to learn. And yes, it was new for me, so I took a lot of coaching here in Quebec and in North America. And to be honest with you, it was good. But I have to admit, when we joined with Nicholas, Craig Proctor, this is when the big shift happened. And I regret it so much, because I saw you in Montreal right at the beginning of my real estate career, that I didn't dare to spend that much money, because I was divorced single mom and it was a lot of money. But I'm telling to anybody who's thinking about it, do it, because it's so much worth it. I can tell you this 7 years down the road that if I knew, I would do it. I don't know, get on my credit card, steal it, go and pick up Canning Park to collect the money, just get the money for the coaching, because this is how we created the shift. And if I want to add that it's because, we are running after clients normally in real estate. We're having up and down. What Craig Proctor gives you is basically study business and the quality client that you can pick. So actually they are calling you. You don't have to chase them. They are calling you, and therefore you can pick and work only with AAA clients.
Well, that's well said, Ewelina. I couldn't say that better myself. Thank you for the endorsement. Let's bring Nicholas into the conversation. Nicholas, how do you keep up with Ewelina? She's got a lot of energy, and I know you guys are a great team. Talk to us about how you guys divide up the work and how you work as a husband and wife team.
So thank you, Craig. So about the energy, I think you can see that by yourself, like Ewelina is full of energy, right? This is quite awesome to work with my wife. We try basically after 8 o'clock to not speak about real estate anymore. Otherwise, we don't have a lot of quality of living and life. So basically,
so that's sort of a rule you have in the household, is like after 8, we can talk about work up till 8 p.m. and then that's it.
Yes.
So do you find yourself like correcting each other? It's like, okay, no, it's after 8. Yeah.
Very often.
Right. Well, as you know, I worked with my wife for over 20 years in real estate, and we have the same kind of boundaries. So that's important. You have to have boundaries. But how do you guys divide up the work? How do you decide what it is that Ewelina is going to be focusing on, and Nicholas, what you're going to be focusing on?
So basically this year we are very, very focused on listing only, working with seller, if I can say that. So basically Ewelina, she's more fluent in English compared to myself, because I grew up in France and my main language is French, as maybe you can hear that from my accent. So basically Ewelina is preparing the inspection, the listing presentation. I'm going for the listing presentation. If I'm doing the listing presentation, she's doing the inspection. And this is how basically we're managing
yes, we try to always have a contact with clients, meaning so they know Nicholas and they get to know me. So that's how usually we work. We divide it so they know who we are both. Yes.
Okay, so today you don't have to do any cold calling or door knocking. You actually live in abundance, because you're using the Craig Proctor system. You're using direct response marketing. Your clients are coming to you. And you said earlier that you've got the luxury of choice, that you don't have to work with every buyer and seller now. You actually have the luxury to be able to pick and choose which buyers and sellers to work with, which obviously means you're able to work with the most qualified, the most motivated, the most sincere, ready to act buyers and sellers.
Absolutely.
realistic, because there are a lot of people that, as a seller, they want to always much more than the property is worth. So if we don't agree on price, we tell them that we cannot provide the service. And buyers the same. If they're looking for something that does not exist, if they don't understand that they have to be fast and basically to put an offer, they have to be qualified. Unfortunately, we are not the perfect match for them.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's
and
nice.
This is we learned from you, Craig.
Yeah.
And this I want to give like big flowers to your presentation, because again, based on my previous coaching, I had a good presentation, but this presentation that we learned, the listing presentation, frankly, I don't want to say 10 on 10, but let's say 9 on 10, we are getting the listing. Yeah. 9 on 10, we are getting the listing at a good commission, from the sellers and from the buyers. We are working only with the buyers that they are willing to sign the contract with us. And obviously they have to be pre-qualified first, so if they are not, we refer to other partners, but we are not moving till they have the pre-approval, and we explain them that.
Okay, so let's talk about this in detail. If you work in Montreal, what parts of Montreal do you service?
Nicolas?
Basically downtown, North Shore, South Shore, and West Island.
Okay, so if I'm in your marketplace and I'm a seller, I want to sell my house. I've got all these, hundreds, maybe thousands of real estate agents in Montreal to choose from. So why should I list my house with you versus all the other real estate agents? What would you say to the seller if they ask that question?
But we can show. Can we share the screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Nicolas, do you want to show our classic flyer? Because
I think because most of the home sellers, I think everywhere in the world, are shopping for commission. So we are explaining them the value, basically the benefit they could get from us.
Right.
And basically, when we are using your listing presentation, Craig, we don't even talk about commission. We hang up together and then we discuss about commission. So I think the most important things, like no one's doing, we are talking about the USP, your home sold guaranteed or will buy. I think.
Okay, a USP, by the way, a USP stands for unique selling proposition. So what do we coach our members up on? What are you going to say to a buyer or seller when they ask you, why should I choose to do business with you versus all my other choices? So your marketing addresses up, and so does your listing presentation and buyer presentation. So sorry, you were saying if I was a seller and I was asking you, why should I choose to do business with you? Give me some of those talking points.
So USP, this year we used to work a lot with the buyer USP, buy this home, will buy yours. It works a lot of times this year. Because we know most of the people with the COVID, it changed the mentality. They want to upgrade their home. But with inflation, the actual rates, they need to sell their home. So this USP this year is fantastic. Right after we're talking about the number of buyers we are in our database. And basically I'm trying to find the PowerPoint, but basically the marketing and all of the benefit we are doing for them. Yeah.
I am trying to share the flyer. Basically, this is the big line, as you Craig asked, that we learn again because of you. This is the flyer that we are sending to our firm every 6 weeks, as you recommended. And it says clearly that we are selling 3% more expensive versus competition, and we are selling 25 days faster than competition. So basically, more money in your pocket, faster, without headache. And yes, we have a lot of buyers, potential buyers waiting to purchase. So if it's possible, share the screen. I am trying.
Yeah, that's a great marketing piece. That really is. You've got some great statistics.
We learn from the best. This is what you teach us on the clinic, the marketing clinic. So this is something that we run through the office, and this is what is working very well for us.
Yeah, I think it's come from Bill Watson. He's doing amazing.
That's right. Bill Watson in Denver. He first created this. Now, how many of these, is this a flyer or a postcard that you send out?
So basically go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So basically, we are spending a lot of money now in mailing. So when we are listing a home, we are doing a flyers. We are mailing to the neighborhood. After that, when we are selling a home, we're doing a mailing as well. We are selling the people in the building, because based on our own stat, we believe like 6% on 10 already live in the area, and they might know someone, friends, colleagues of works, family member would love to join the area. And of course, we are doing our best to, at some point, to advertise the property in advance, to put it online and get direct buyer right away.
I want to add, I want to develop this up, that because of what we learned from you, Craig, yes, we double our numbers by a lot. Basically, it's because we learn how to advertise the property to generate more direct buyers, which is it helps a lot. We learn how to maximize commission on the contract. And how to get more direct buyers, all that through the system.
Now, I know you have a team. When did you start to grow your team?
Craig, it's not easy, to be honest with you. We had another person, but to be on the same speed, the same willingness to work 7 days a week. It's not easy. So we had on and off 2 brokers. Now we have another broker that we are new in collaboration. So basically, we are 2 people with 1 broker that we are working presently.
So if you were gonna look for a team member, look for real estate agents to come and join your team, what type of agent would you be looking for? What qualities would they need to have?
Coachable, number 1, determined, that they like money and they want to work for the money, and bilingual. We need somebody who speaks French and English.
Yeah, I had an agent on my team. This guy was really talented. He could have done so well, but he, in his mind, he only wanted to, I guess, make a certain amount of money. So in the spring market, like, this guy would work. He would sell like 10 homes a month, January, February, March, and we're in Canada, right? So in the winter, he would work hard, and he was very talented and skilled. But when the nice weather came along, he had a cottage. That was it. I could not understand that. So he would work really hard January, February, March, and April. And then he would disappear when the nice weather came, and you wouldn't see him all summer. And then he would come back in the fall because he spent all his money, right? He needed money, and he was very motivated. So, and I'm just not wired that way. And I know you guys aren't. I just want always, whatever I do, I want to just do as well as I can, right? So, I never understood that mentality. Like, if you can do better, why wouldn't you want to do better? And that's not to say like we don't want to have a life, but to take 4 or 5 months and just disappear. It's frustrating. It's frustrating that not every real estate agent thinks like us. So it's very important that you find somebody that's it thinks the same way that you think about success and goals.
Correct. I want to say that we do understand that we need 1 day off during the week, obviously. Okay, we respect that we have a family. Everybody needs to have a balance in life. Ourselves, we go to the gym every day. We take a time for that. We're working. Basically, our goal is based on 40 weeks of work. So we still take 2 weeks here, a summer, a month vacation, 2 weeks there. So we are taking vacation, and we're still making good living. So it's not like we want brokers that they're going to work 12 months on 12 without vacation. It's just when we work, we work. When we take vacation, we take vacation. So we are looking for somebody who is determined, willing to work. But if somebody could come up from the school directly, because of your system, we have so good material to teach them that we don't need necessarily somebody with experience. We just need somebody willing to work.
Wait, so let me ask you this. You had, you had these other real estate coaches before you met up with me. What did you like about the Craig Proctor system? Like, right away, there was something that resonated with you, like it made sense. So what was it that really attracted you to this, and that you jumped on right away?
Can I respond to that question?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. For me, the best part in Craig Proctor system, this is like the clients coming to you. And I think this is the best part. You don't need to shop for a customer.
run after them. Yes.
Mhm.
You've done a great job of like all your marketing pieces. I think all of them are in both English and French, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. You've done a great job translating, and I guess a lot of it's been done by other Craig Proctor members in Quebec as well. But you've got such a great opportunity because there's not a lot of Craig Proctor members in Quebec. So I don't know if why that is. We're going to have to make sure we promote what a great job you're doing. But those that have. Okay, our members in Quebec have done so well. I mean, you know who these people are,
Yes.
and you see their success. There's just so much opportunity for you to grow your business. What are your goals? Where would you like to see your business, let's say, a year from now?
You want to answer to that, Nicolas?
No, go for it.
Okay, so I want to say when we started with you, Craig, we were doing making around 250 a year. The first year we joined you, we double it. So basically, we made 500,000 each.
Well, that's good. That's in 1 year. So you went from $250,000 to $500,000 in one.
Each, because we don't combine our income for competition reason. So basically, we double. This year, our objective is 850, which we are on track on it. Again, with 3 months vacation over the year, because we have a wedding during the summer, so we're gonna be taking.
Yeah, we are getting married as well this month of July.
Yes. So
well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. So this year we are on track for 850, and if that would not be for the wedding, it would be already 1 million. But because we want to be realistic, we want to have a life, we want to go to gym. The 1 million is going to be for the next year. But again, 1 million each. And remind you, we are 2 with one broker so far. So
that's amazing. If you do $850,000 in gross commission income each, and you've only got like one other person working with it, that's really cool. Okay, now back before you met me, you were still doing well. You're making $250,000. But what did you have to do back then to make the $250,000?
Correct. I did door to door. I did a lot of calling expired for sale by the owner. I did absolutely everything. I was so ready July 1st to call the expired. I did a lot of mailing, door knocking. So basically a lot of sweat. Yeah,
so you're a worker, right? Like you're a worker.
Oh yes, we both are.
Right.
That's why we power couple, because we love our job, and we are very determined, and we love what we do. We work around the clock. It doesn't matter. We love it. We simply love it.
I think in real estate there is no secret. You can make good money, but you need to work hard. That there is no choice.
Yeah, but today you're working much smarter, and what amazing results for working 40 hours a week. That's amazing.
No, 40 weeks a year.
40 weeks a year. Okay, all right. So you've got a lot of time. Now, when you first came to the first Craig Proctor seminar, and you heard me talking about never make a cold call again, with the Craig Proctor system. You'll never have to call, for sale by owner. You'll never have to chase expire. You'll never have to do all of these things that you were doing. That must have been a very attractive message for you.
Yes.
And now, were you skeptical in the beginning? Did you think?
Of course, correct.
Yep.
Yes, because here you run, and then you're telling me, okay, yeah, they're going to be calling you. Yeah. But one client can call me, but it's not enough business to generate. But we can confirm with Nicolas that we had so many people contacting us via our branded and unbranded website that it was difficult to catch up to answer to those. We were losing clients because we couldn't provide, because we are missing the manpower. So actually we had to stop the valve because we can't take it anymore. So yes, you're going to have the wave of clients calling you.
That's crazy. For those of you watching right now, think about this. They go from chasing and cold calling and door knocking, chasing for sale by owners, expired, doing all the traditional stuff that we're taught to do in real estate, from instead what we call reverse prospecting, using smart modern marketing to attract and sift and sort prospects to the point where, like you said, you had to turn down the volume on this. That's what everyone needs to understand is you can make this as big or small as you want because you get to control the ad spend. And, if you want to sell hundreds of homes a year with the Craig Proctor system, you can do that. We also have agents that are content selling, 40 or 50 homes a year, but having a lot of time off. So, we totally let our members decide how big and how successful they want this to be.
And I want to add that we are relatively new on the system still. It's not like we are applying everything because we're still learning. And number two, we are missing some hands. So basically, there is other stuff that I know we could apply to have even more business. So sky is the limit for those.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so you haven't been so you and Nicholas haven't been Craig Proctor members for that long. Of 100% of the Craig Proctor system that you could implement, what percentage would you think that you've implemented so far? Just a ballpark.
Less than 10%, probably.
Okay, so think about this. You guys have only implemented like 10%, and you've already doubled up your business, and you're on track to keep doubling it up with only about 10% implemented. And you've only got one other broker helping you right now. So let's talk about the broker thing, because I think you're at the point now where you've cracked the code on marketing, you're implementing the Craig Proctor system, your business is starting to grow, but as you've mentioned, you also want to be having a life outside of your business. So if you're watching this right now, and you're in the greater Montreal area, if you're a realtor in the greater Montreal area and you want to work smart, you should reach out to Ewelina and Nicholas. You really should have a conversation, just like how they met me. They attended an event. They didn't know much about me, and we had a conversation. You can see where they are today. So all good things begin with a conversation or an introduction. So what would be the best way, Nicholas, for realtors in Montreal that are maybe curious, or maybe they're just skeptical, right? Maybe they're like, well, this sounds too good to be true. But if they just want...
Exactly. Yes, it's too good to be true, but it is true.
Yeah. I mean, that's really, Ewelina, how you felt, I think, when you first met me, and I'm painting this picture of what your real estate business could look like. To you, I think in the beginning, it sounded too good to be true, but you were curious enough and interested enough. So how would realtors in Montreal, what's the best way for them to reach out to you if they just want to have a quick conversation about how they could make more money and work less by partnering up with you?
Okay, so just
so
to come back,
call us directly at 514-699-8650. Once again, 514-699-8650.
And we'll drop your phone number. We'll drop that into the comments below, because some of you might be watching this while you're driving or whatever. Hopefully you're not. So we'll drop in all the contact information below. But you should reach out to Ewelina and Nicholas and just ask them about their experience with the Craig Proctor system. Talk about how that would work. Basically, how this works is we set up appointments for agents, right? Ewelina and Nicholas, they take care of all the marketing. Okay, they pay for the marketing. They've been coached up on what effective marketing looks like, and leads come into their office, and they call the leads, and they qualify the leads, and they set up listing appointments and buyer appointments, and they're to the point where they just can't keep up with all the business that's coming in. So when Craig Proctor members get to this point where they as Ewelina says, I had to turn down the marketing a little bit. We don't want that. We want you to be able to continue to expand. So we're going to need some more manpower. So hopefully, if you're a realtor in Montreal, you're intrigued by this, you're curious, and you'd like to know more about this opportunity. So I would encourage you to contact Ewelina and Nicholas and get some more information.
It's going to be our pleasure to share the tips, our feedback, because as you said, Craig, for me, Yes, me struggling in the business long time ago and listening to this beautiful promises like, oh my God, yeah. But on the end, that's what it is. So yes, again, it's working. If it's working for us, I don't know why it would not work for anybody else. If you're ready to, put your sleeves up and work, basically, that's for sure.
Yeah, good point. I mean, this is it's not a magic pill. I don't want anyone to think that you don't have to apply yourself. It's not it's not like you don't have to work at this. But isn't it nice to know that everything that you want to do in real estate has already been done successfully by thousands of Craig Proctor members before you? So all you have to do is be a good
copy
student.
paste, as you says.
Yeah, just
always
copy
you
and
say that copy paste. If you can copy, you can succeed.
Exactly. So if you're not in the Montreal area and you would like to double your business or triple your business and have a quantum leap in your growth as a realtor without sacrificing your entire life, you should contact me. Okay. You can book a call with my team and I. It's a free call at proctorcall.com. So my name, proctorcall.com. And that's a clickable link. We'll have that link, proctorcall.com, in the comments below. But if you click on that link, you can go to my acuity day timer and you can book a day and a time. We'll have a conversation about where you are right now as a real estate agent and what your business could look like. We basically would show you how it would work, how it would look like. And then you can decide, well, is this approach, does it sound good for me? And we can introduce you to real estate agents that are having massive success with the Craig Proctor system all over the United States and all over Canada. Let's talk about some of the people that you've met, Ewelina and Nicholas. You've met some amazing people that have, some of them have become your friends inside the Craig Proctor system. So, it's not just me you're getting the whole network of Craig Proctor system members.
Absolutely. This is what I want to say, that, we are working here in Montreal, not sure and South Shore, but we have still people moving around from, let's say, Toronto, Ontario, or going to city, Quebec City. So this is what's good, because there is many other brokers that are on Craig Proctor system, and we are referring. And what we know, when we are referring those clients to Craig Proctor members, they're going to be handled the same way as we are working. That's mean we're going to keep the same high standards of service, which is very important for us. So yes, in Ontario, we know Alini, that she already refer us clients. We refer to her, and we got very good comeback on her service. I hope she gets good referral on us. Yeah. And Quebec City, we have Jean Morin, right?
But anyway, the good thing with that as well is like the Craig Proctor member, they are not hesitating to share their ideas. There is no competition between us. And we are taking some idea from the top agents in US, and we are trying to implement that in Canada, because as our previous coach, Mrs. Stampini, already mentioned us, we need to track.
We love Christine.
We need to track and try to do many things to make sure this kind of things will work. And this is, as far as I'm concerned, the beauty of the system is like people are not shy of, are not keeping it as a secret. They're sharing everything on the table to help you to grow your business, which is fantastic.
Especially during the COVID, Craig, it was very helpful. That's what I'm also thankful for, the Craig system during the COVID, because believe me, many brokers, they left because they didn't make it. And us, it was the busiest season ever, just because of the mind group. We had the brainstorm of the top performers around, like from Canada, Quebec, US, the ideas. So we were always step ahead, what to do, how to be better, how to not to die. We need to keep working. So we have a material, we had a blog for our clients, seller, buyers, that their life continue, and we were doing transaction regardless. So this is because of the new system, the invention.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a system. We have the marketing, we have the technology. We show you how to leverage with people, so you really have a business that doesn't 100% depend on you, and it's scalable. And the people that we bring in, the top agents from all over North America, that are on our success panels and present at our conferences. You're just going to meet awesome people inside the Craig Proctor system that all want the same thing, which is, how do I become super successful as an agent, make more money, have more time, and have more freedom? Okay, well, we're running out of time here, but I want to go to both of you for final comments. So, Nicholas, let's go to you first. We'll wrap it up with a final comment from you. What would you like to share with everybody watching?
What I wanted to share, like, personally, I was not very happy, if I can say that, to do some coaching. I did a lot of coaching, like Ewelina mentioned, and I don't really believe in that. But like I said, this is the best things I have done to meet you, Craig, meet Todd, and all of your team, to bring you on another level. And I encourage everything who is watching, this video live right now, to not hesitate to give us a call. So we'll be happy to share our experience with you, but not hesitate as well to move up with your beautiful system and has a lot of success.
Well, I want to thank you so much for all your kind words here today. You guys do a great job. Yeah, let's go over to Ewelina. Ewelina, final comments before we wrap it up.
So I would say, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Copy paste and get yourself a shortcut. Like, we always try to give a shortcut to our kids. They never listen because they have to prove themselves. They want to do their own mistakes, right? But I'm telling you, people, brokers, agents there, if you want to succeed, sign up to Craig Proctor. If you are in Montreal, call us and join our team, and you're going to make money and having life at the same time.
Look, I had a lot of fun with you here today, guys. I want to thank you very much for doing the interview. It's always nice to get together with our members. I look forward to seeing you at our upcoming conferences this year. And again, if you're in the Montreal area, you want to be serious about your real estate career, you should definitely reach out to Ewelina and Nicholas and at least have a conversation. Don't be a naysayer, okay? Don't sit on the sidelines and wonder what they're doing to double up their business every year. Get involved. Make a phone call. Introduce yourself. The phone call is free. You're not obligated to do anything. This is where all good things start. They start with a conversation. They start with an introduction. And if you're outside of the Montreal area and you're intrigued by this interview and you are serious about your career, you got to ask yourself, is it time for me to get serious about my real estate career? Do I really want to have a business, or do I want to keep, doing it the way I'm doing it? I'm sure glad that Ewelina decided to check out Craig Proctor because you could have been still cold calling and door knocking and doing all that stuff. So I want to thank you all for being with us here today. Again, if you want to set up a call with me, you can set up a breakthrough call at proctorcall.com. We'll have my information and Ewelina and Nicholas's information in the comments below. But thank you very much for being with us today and watching the Craig Proctor Real Estate Show. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you, Craig, for having us one more time.